destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around, feel the love all around, and the spirits all around me. Feel the energy surround me.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Real chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender.
Just the goal, can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta can get it clear. Shot a goal! It's Maradona! It's loose, and there's a race for the shapes to shoot.
Barcelona have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Quarter of an hour played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Pizarro. De Bruyne. And he's straight offside. Cafu. Haaland, here's onto this. Big chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Denilson. Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Has a look and plays it forward. Diaby. Now it's De Bruyne. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Baresi gets it away. Diaby. Passing nice and neat. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
Denilson! And now they can clear their lines.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde. And it's played forward. Maradona. Mbappe. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible,
but without leaving yourself too open.
And he thumps it clear. Costa Curta. Koulibaly. And here's Pizarro. Haaland. Haaland! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show.
It's
The
one!
attendance for this match was
That is decidedly
71,550.
lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Koulibaly. Van Dijk. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Guardiol. And it's De Bruyne. Quality ball. Mbappe. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Guardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. A real chance if he can get through.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Passes short and sharp. Baresi makes the interception. Maradona. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. That's headed upfield. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Maradona. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as it goes. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express up and down the line all the time, and it's
Shapes to shoot! And the pass is intercepted. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the counter is on. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Corinthians were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And here's Pizarro. Hernandez. Up he goes! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Has a shot! And the ball's come in for the pieces! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chance here to counter. Haaland. Pizarro. For Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's through here. Pizarro, he has found a way through. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Added time.
Musiala. Haaland. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Haaland, Foden, and he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Pizarro, and he was quick to react. Musiala, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Maradona.
The attendance for this
Quarter of an
match
hour
was
into the second half.
71,550.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hernandez.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's Musiala! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. Cafu. And it's hoisted clear. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
In with a header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Salah. Cafu.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Sticks it away! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! He gave it plenty and some. thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So all square with almost no time. And the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pizarro. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just... And a header!
He will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Dani Olmo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No goals as yet. Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. Dani Olmo. Some good work on the right flank here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That is good alertness. Hernandez. It's Kimmich. That's headed upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Back into the middle. Here's the delivery. Big header! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Pavard. Dani Olmo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
celebrating
goalless.
their birthdays today.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back. Can he put it away? They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe. Maradona. Cafu. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Passes short and sharp. Pizarro gets flagged offside. Pavard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Haaland. That has been cut short. And it's Maradona. And that is as far as they're going to go. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. João Neves. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A looking...
And the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! No, not the best of headers. Tonali. Ruben Dias. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Maradona.
There will be 1 minute.
Look,
at
it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Another header, but again the same outcome.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Oh, what a climb! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Kimmich claiming the man.
What a game, bro. What a game.
Of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Van Nistelrooy fires from distance. And that could set him on his way. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Something rather special, Jim, isn't there, about Take Kubo's outrageous dribbling skills?
Yeah, the kind of player everyone loves to watch, Peter, myself included. There's much more to his game than just dribbling them.
So if you haven't seen him before, you're in for a treat.
Certainly are.
Wilshere. Oh, super find.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
De Ligt picks it up from the goal kick. Spread neatly. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you.
Diaby! He can get that clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Khan sends that a long way. He's looking to set free a runner. Van der Vaart! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van der Vaart is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a shot! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control.
Looks for the finish. Well, there's the clearance. Wilshere moved on forwards. No, he's just misjudged that one.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cleared away.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And the volley. Lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Kimmich. Musiala. There's the shot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Please keep your eyes.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. And the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when...
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Kubo! It's run loose. It's Wilshere! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have their second corner now. Chance! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched.
The attendance
There was
for
no
this
reaching
match
that.
was
That's expertly finished,
70,987.
and he's done that so often.
Madrid take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is a little undercooked. Van der Vaart. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Valverde is onto this. He's had a shot! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Diaby, Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Wilshere. Khan has that under control. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Maradona. Van Nistelrooy shapes to shoot. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Van der Vaart. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Desperate defending required here. Van der Vaart plays it short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for
There will
one
be
last
5
fling.
minutes added time.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Musiala.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So off we go then. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Kimmich. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And it's Pizarro. Nakamura. And he's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pizarro! Goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Barcola. Now it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fiddles it through. Chouameni. Maradona. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Maradona, and he's managed to get free. Maradona had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cafu getting this, and that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And a quick reminder today.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Rafinha. Number 41.
And we're underway again.
Number 8.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 17, Tonali. Number 20.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kimmich. And it's Pizarro. He's cut it out. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Tonali. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Shot at goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tonali. Mbappe.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. Barcelona are back in business.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Busquets.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Costa Curta clears it away. Chouameni.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tonali. Oh, that's a key interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle. And no, that was never going to make it. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nakamura. Nakamura goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And now the hit! There was plenty of power on that. Van Dijk makes the interception. Hernandez. And that could set him on his way.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, there first. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Haaland. And now they can spring out of defence. No goals as yet. Valverde. Diaby. And here's Haaland. Nakamura finds himself offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Haaland. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a good ball played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Milan have their second corner now. Hernandez attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez. Now it's Haaland. Looking for the runner. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Hernandez. Referee's given a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Less said about that pass, the better.
That will annoy them.
And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
This is a lost children's
An intriguing
announcement.
half, lacking
Could
only
the
in
father of a
goals.
boy
The
in
score
green
0-0.
backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Kimmich. Valverde. And it's Maradona. Looking for the run. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Here's Maradona. And here's Haaland. That's Diaby. Looks to go up and over. Kimmich. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Hernandez. Hits one!
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Maradona. Valverde. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That has been knocked clear. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. They get a throw in. Cafu. Gets his pass away. That's going to go a long way.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And it's Maradona. And smartly reclaimed. Nakamura.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That is a brilliant
There will be 1
interception.
minute added time.
Cleared without complication. That is good alertness. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Pizarro. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who can make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes. He was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not...
Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Pizarro. Messi. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Hernandez. That's Nakamura. Mbappe. Now it's Pizarro. Pizarro! And it's a goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Spread out to the left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He has found the way through. Rafinha. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute at a
Deep
time.
into stoppage time. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gnabry! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice sequence of passes, this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
The
He
attendance
read
for
that
this match
really well
was
and stopped it.
Now it's Maradona.
72,306.
Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Bayer, will they claim to that? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. Played back in. Real chance here!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Looking tidy in possession here. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Has been indicated.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly done.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Maradona, looking for options for movement. Haaland, he's found a way through. He rises! Gundogan. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's the chance to counter. Haaland gets flagged offside. Still goalless. Nicely spread. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... And now the hit! Rafinha. He is through here! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Haaland, looking for the runner. Oh, it's Valverde. That is good strength. Oh, it's come loose. Lewandowski.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the ball is out of play. Now it's Pizarro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gundogan. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Parking outside this stadium.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager could be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Dani Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. They want to be quick to recover this.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Lewandowski.
The attendance
Maradona.
for this match was 71,550.
Just about up to the hour now. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Eric Garcia. Koundé, who played through for the wide man. Bellingham. For Valverde. Kimmich. Haaland. For Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Dani Olmo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland finds himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gundogan. Koundé. Nicely aimed pass. Haaland. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cafu. That's a throw.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Bellingham. Nice ball. He's had a hit! He's tried one!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Forwards and with intent. It's a good ball out wide.
There will be 1
Into
minute
stoppage
added
time, and it is still goalless. Well, there's the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Diaby! Marvellous goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Diaby. Cafu can get it clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nakamura. Now, Nakamura! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nakamura. Diaby. Diaby! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Diaz. Played over towards the opposite flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Musiala. Guardiola is charging up on the overlap. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shapes to shoot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Diaby. Musiala. Pizarro. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Quality ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Pizarro. And here's Musiala. Guardiola. He gets big. He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Hernandez.
2 added minutes has been...
Oh, this is a great position. Diaz. And it's Quintero. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Reflections on the first half? It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Boca Juniors get the second half going. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's let fly. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Saint-Maximin. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's there to clear it. Musiala and Guardiol. Now it's Diaby. He's found a way through. Up towards the front line. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Boca Juniors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Match was 72,306.
Diaby.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's there to get it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Nakamura does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, easy pickings there. Diaby. Passing is crisp and sharp. Diaby, who does have an assist to his name. Diaz. Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Saint-Maximin. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Boca Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Diaby. Cafu. And here's Musiala. Now it's Diaby. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Big header! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution in progress.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's in the series.
There will be
Dembele.
1 minute added time.
Musiala. They've got it again. Always onto this.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the Yamal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Chouameni clips it so gently. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Guti has a look and plays it forward. David! And he's made sure that's not getting through. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Rafinha. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Rafinha. David. David! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the
oh, what has happened here? That's been drilled in. Diaby. Here's Maradona. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting.
He's got a side of goal! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He can run onto that. Yamal! They want to be quick to recover this. Haaland. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 14, Guti. Number 17.
And the action is back on the way.
David. Number
So neither
13,
side has yet broken through.
Number 23, Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field, number 6.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Number
Oh, he
22,
couldn't quite make it.
Filippo Inzaghi. Number 9, Dembele. Number 24, Chouameni.
Costa Curta. Rudiger. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Haaland. And it's Maradona. Maradona. Filippo Inzaghi. Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It is still anyone's game,
The attendance
0-0.
for this match was 71,649.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chouameni. Perez. He is through here. Beckenbauer was in no mood for any of that. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. He's in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Diaby. Nakamura.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Might be danger here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Great chance! It's in! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone forward, and he's intervened well there. And it's Inzaghi. Rafinha.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Bye bye.